Hey gamers, Melkor6925 here, and welcome to a brand spanking new episode. And today we're going to be covering a brand new game that I've been playing for quite a while, and it's called Clash Royale. So guys, what is Clash Royale? Well, Clash Royale is another game created by Supercell. So not only do they now have Boom Beach, Heyday, and the ever almighty Clash of Clans, but they've gone one step further and they've come out with Clash Royale. Clash Royale is a game where you create a deck of cards and you go head to head with your deck of 8 cards to take on your opponent. Now, what happened was I recorded this game a while ago. I created a first 15, just like my new series for Clash Royale, but unfortunately, as I was recording it, the recording cancelled less than 30 seconds from the end, so unfortunately I was unable to save it, and unfortunately because of that I couldn't actually do the first 15 video. Now, I have been playing the game for a while, so instead of showing you right from the bat, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk you through the game, show you what it's all about, and basically give you a bit of a rundown of how good this game actually is and how much I personally absolutely love it. So guys, the whole premise is that you battle your opponents 1-to-1 in real time. So I'm just going to show you a battle I had earlier today in which I was successful, and we're just going to talk you through it basically. So what you do is, as you can see, you have a deck of 8 cards and you have got 4 available at any one given time. You can see them available across the bottom, and to play those cards you have to spend elixirs. So as you can see now, I'm just about to put down the baby dragon. To put that baby dragon down, it cost me 4 elixir. Our opponent put a barbarian hut down on the opposite side of the field. That obviously cost him 7 elixir. So you play these cards back and forward, and the whole point of doing this is to take down those 2 towers, or the 3 towers on the opposite side of your opponent's field. For every tower that you take down, as you can see I've just taken the one down on the right, you get a crown. After the time of 3 minutes, whoever's got the most crowns down is victorious. If you take all 3 crowns, then you automatically win the game. Now there's 2 ways of taking all 3 to get 3 crowns. Firstly, if you actually destroy all 3 crowns individually, you get the 3 crowns and you win automatically. On the other hand, though, you could potentially just take out the crown tower. So the crown tower is the tower in the middle at the back. If you take that tower down, you actually win by default, and you actually claim a 3 crown victory. So what happens is, you play your cards and your elixir builds up over time. You have a multitude of cards. You have everything from archers to minions to baby dragons. You have things such as knights, hog riders, witches, peckers, goblins, skeletons, you name it. The variety of troops is unbelievable. And what you want to do is you want to come up with a deck that basically takes down your opponent. So as you can see, on this battle here, I've already taken down 2 crowns. I've got a prince going down now, followed by some gobbos. This guy doesn't really stand a chance. That last tower's going to go down in a matter of seconds, and this game's going to be over. Now, in this replay, you can see not only the cards I've got in my hand, and my elixir, but you can also see your opponent's hand. But that's because this is a replay. When you're playing the game live, you can't see what your opponent's holding, and you can't see how much elixir they have at the same time. So it makes it more interesting in that respect, because you just don't physically know what your opponent's got or what they're physically doing. So that's a basic battle, pure and simple. The whole purpose is to take the crowns down. You wouldn't believe how intense these battles feel. The adrenaline rush that you get is unbelievable. It really is. So let's just have a look at the arenas. As you can see, I'm currently in Arena 6. I usually like to reside in Arena 7, which is the Royal Arena, but you need 2,000 cups. Unfortunately, I've gone through a bit of a dip, so I'm on about 1850 at this moment in time. So when you first start, you start in the training camp, and all the cards, and there's only so many cards unlocked to you. You get the arrows, the bomberman, the archers, the knight, the fireball, your mini pecker. You have your little musketeer, one of my favourite cards. You have the giant, you have the prince, you have the baby dragon, you have the skeleton army, and you have the witch. Now there's 3 different layers of cards. The first layer of card is common, which means they're quite easy to physically get and unlock. I'll tell you how you get different cards in a minute and how you unlock them and how you physically upgrade them. So at this moment in time, you have the level 1 cards, which are you got commons. Then you have your epics. Then you have your rares. which are slightly harder to get and they are more speciality. Then you have your epic cards, which are even harder to get, very specialised roles, but can give a massive punch if required. So such as you got your prince, your baby dragon, your skeleton army, and your witch are all your first level epics. Now they have just brought out a new level of cards, which I'm not going to discuss this early in the stage. There's no point. You're not going to get them until way, way, way up here in Arena 5, which is the Spell Arena. Yeah, I haven't even unlocked that card yet myself. As you can see, every level there's more and more cards that you can physically unlock. Okay. Once you obviously get through the training area, you go into obviously the Goblin Stadium, which opens up a few more Goblin cards. So you have your Spear Goblins, your normal Goblins, your Goblin Barrow, your Goblin Hut. You have the little Valkyrie. Yeah, she's a devil, isn't she? And you also have the Lightning Spell. So you have different types of cards as well. So you have your troops, you have area damage cards such as your lightning, area of effect cards, etc. You also have damage spells, so you have bomb towers, you have cannons, you have crossbows, etc, etc. You have a level 1 rocket which does a large amount of damage to a large area, but obviously costs a lot of elixir to do that, etc, etc, etc. So how do you actually get your cards? Well, you get cards via these chests at the bottom of the screen. Every time you win a match, you get a chest, and it goes into one of these 4 chest slots. Now they take everything from 3 hours to 12 hours to open, and you can only open 1 chest at a time. So the first chest that you can open is silver chests, which takes 3 hours. You have gold chests, which take 12 hours, and I believe you now have 8 hours. Sorry. You have giant chests, which you can now open, and you also get magical chests. I don't know if you can get super magical chests via the battles. I'm not entirely sure. So every time you open one of them chests, you get a certain amount of gold, and in this instance, open this gold chest will give me 26 card, which will include at least 2 rare cards. Now, what you then do is you go to your cards. As you can see, it tells you how many cards you need to level up. So, for example, to level up my barbarians, which are now level 8 to level 9, will cost me 400 cards. On top of that, it'll cost me a certain level of gold as well. So take, for example, this moment in time, I can upgrade my level 7 goblins to level 8, because I've got 262 and I only need 200. But unfortunately, it's going to cost me 2,000 gold to upgrade, which I currently don't have. When I do upgrade, obviously it'll increase the hit points from 140 to 154. It'll give me 8 extra damage as well, an extra 7 DPS as well. Okay. As you can see there as well, it shows you my average elixir costs 4.0. That's how much the average elixir is for my battle deck. Also across the top here, you can save different decks as well. So not only can you have your main battle deck saved, if you want to try some other decks as well, you can save them as well. Now I really only use the one main deck. I haven't ventured onto the other decks yet either. As you can see, I've so far found 45 of the 48 cards within the game, out of the common rares and epics. So these are all the cards I've currently got. And also it shows you what level they're at as well. They're the 3 cards that I have left to acquire. Fingers crossed I'll be getting them in the not too distant future. So as you can see, the variety is absolutely fantastic, and you can build the decks around however you want to actually do them. So some people like to go all area of effect spells, some people like to go all buildings, all air attacks, or range attacks. You have certain ones that are used to use swarm decks, which just use these huts, such as your Goblin Hut, your Barbarian Hut, things like that. You have a mirror card, so you can mirror the previous card that you physically played. You have your Poison spell, which is obviously an area of effect spell as well, so drop that on the field, everything that goes into it will start taking damage. You have Elixir Collectors, which basically gives you a boost of elixir throughout the match. Obviously it costs a lot to play, but over the course of the time that it's in play, instead of obviously giving you back 5 elixir, it'll give you back 7 elixir in total, so you're actually making more elixir because of it in the long run. So it's absolutely amazing what you can physically do. Now as you can see, I am with the Blood Crows. Again, we are the Blood Crows. We have to obviously have our own clan. So far we have 49 out of 50 members. I am currently the leader, and I have donated 334 cards this season. A season's every week, and as you can see so far this season, or this week, as a clan, we've donated 4,683 donations, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, there's some names in here that you might already recognise. We've got Pumpkin Crusher there from Clash of Clans. We've got plenty of co-leaders within this clan. Everyone's working super hard to obviously get this clan off the ground and obviously push us forwards. When we get down here, we've had a few of us join again. We've got MCL from Clash of Clans. We've got Brett, Dazza, and we've got little old Ivor Sorehead sat there at the bottom. Don't worry, Ivor, I'm sure you'll get off the bottom eventually. It's good to see Brett above you as well, and Dazza. They've got far more donations than you as well, mate. So that's the basics of that, guys. Let's just have a look where we are in the world, or where we are in local. Currently, we are sat locally as a clan 51st within the UK, which is a fantastic achievement in such a short space of time. And we're currently sat on 4,588 cups. So we're only a couple of cups off of 50th place, which we was early today. I think we've had a little dip. Some people may have lost a few trophies, including myself. Again, there is achievements that you can get, same as in Clash of Clans. Obviously, you can also look at all your previous battles that you've had. As you can see, there's a large number of defeats and victories in there as well. I'll show you one more of these before we actually finish today. Okay. You have the clan chat as well. You can obviously search for certain clans. What the good thing about this is you have TV Royale, which is this little button on the right hand side. And what it is, it's every hour there's a replay that's put up. And that replay is of some of the high level players within the game. So that top one, for example, is ranked 24th in the world versus ranked 3rd. Obviously these have got a lot of cards that I haven't got, and the cards are much higher level. But it gives you an idea, so you can watch how other people play and how the better people play and what kind of cards they physically play. So you can actually watch that to see how they perform. So it gives you a great idea and a great way of learning the game for yourself and learning how to actually attack in certain ways. It's really ingenious, that, and I absolutely love that idea that you can do that. So it's a great way to obviously learn certain aspects of the game and learn how certain cards play by just watching some of the better opponents. Also, guys, on the battle page, you have this one here. Do you want to start a training match? So you can actually have a training match against the computer. So we'll have a quick training match against the computer, just show it works. So we're playing in Trainer Mardic. As you can see, this is going to be a live attack. So because I don't like to stick the baby dragon down first, but I like to wait until my elixir builds up to 10. So as soon as my elixir gets to 10, since I ain't got a baby dragon, I'm just going to drop my musketeer down behind that, and we're going to drop these arrows. There we go. We're going to drop these minion hordes down to take down that balloon, because that balloon can do a lot of damage in a very short time, that bomb. There we go. Now, as you can see, them minions, because it's a minion horde, are going to do some serious damage to that tower in a very short space of time. Once we get that musketeer in there, that tower's going to go down. Boom. There we go. So that went down, went very quick. Now, we'll let that elixir build back up. They've dropped a dragon. We're going to drop our dragon down here. We're going to drop our Hog Rider. Now, what I'll do, the Hog Rider will completely ignore troops and we'll go straight for the towers. Now, we're going to drop the Musketeer down behind that because the Musketeer can do some serious damage. There we go. As you can see, that tower's going to go down in but a few short seconds. Now, they've dropped that loon, which I'm just going to completely ignore that loon. I'm going to drop my Barbarians down because, end of the day, I don't mind if I lose one tower. The whole point is to get that Crying Tower down. I'm going to drop some Goblins down to get some additional damage. And as you can see, that Crown Tower goes down instantly. That's a 3 crown victory. As simple as that. Now, this is only a training match. It's meant to be easy. But it's a way so you can try different decks. So you get to used to how the game actually works and how the decks physically play. Because every deck's different. It's as simple as that. So, guys, that's basically it. Also one thing I forgot to remember, guys, as you can see at the top here as well, there's one that says free chest and one that says crown chest. Every 4 hours you get a free chest, which you get to open cards, and every 24 hours you get a crown chest. Now, what you have to do to open that crown chest is to win 10 crowns in battle. So as soon as you win 10 crowns in battle, you can open that crown chest. You get one of those every 24 hours. The free chest you just got given every 4 hours, but you don't have to get any crowns for anything like that as well. Just so you know, guys, there is a store as well where you can buy certain cards that are available with gold. There is treasure chests that you can buy, so you can buy the giant chest, the magical chest, and the super magical chest. Now, the super magical chest costs 3,400 gems. If you have a look at that, though, you get 3,120 gold to 3,900, and you get 468 cards with a minimum of 15 epics and 93 rares. So if you have a look at, say, just the magical chest, which costs 600 gems, you get anything from 520 to 650 gold. You'll only get 78 cards. You'll get a minimum of 2 epics and a minimum of 15 rares. Now, as you can see, the chest I'm currently open, which is a gold chest, which are very hard to come by themselves, will yield me 182 to 208 gold, 26 cards, and only 2 rares as a minimum. So those ones that you can physically buy can offer you a fantastic amount of loot and cards if you want to get off to a heavy start. The most common chests are the silver chests, which take 3 hours to unlock, which only give you up to 8 cards. Now, obviously, in the lower levels, that could be 5, 6, 7 cards potentially, but it's only because of the arena that I'm in that obviously gives me so many. So guys, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, comment below, let me know. If you've not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up, guys. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes on this video. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.